Welcome to the Stations of the Cross. My name is Matt Stout. I'm the pastor at Garden City United Methodist Church.
And my name is Mike Bankston. I'm the pastor of Wrightsville First United Methodist Church and the Wrightsville Connection.
We're so happy that you're here journeying with us to the cross this Lent.
So, man, why are we doing this?
Well, we're doing this because we want to connect our churches together and also the wider connection of South Georgia with a very important aspect of our Lenten journey, which is Jesus' journey to the cross. We want to make it widely available to anyone in an online format, but we also want to make this an instructional thing. If you want to copy these Stations of the Cross for your own congregations, feel free to do so.
Yeah, and the way we're going to do this is we're doing a series of videos. The stations, we're going to give you two examples. We're going to give you an outside station, and we're going to give you an inside station of the cross. And they're done, they're very similar, but they also have some differences in each station. And so you'll be able to follow through each station, and it's a walkthrough on how, one, you could set up a station of the cross at your church, and then two, how to guide people through those stations of the cross so they can experience this incredible aspect of Lent. Matt, you know, there's a couple of different ways we're doing this for our viewers, and mine is going to be outside. And I decided on outside. I've got a nice green space available, and each station is more of a contemplative walk. Now, there will be some textile items at the stations that you can pick up and the person can feel as they're doing their prayer or their contemplative moment. But it's more of a experience of walking in creation and getting that feel of maybe what Jesus was walking through. What about yours?
So ours is an indoor experience. We're going to set it up in tables around our social hall. And what I am focusing on is different sensory experiences along. We want you to smell, to taste, to hear, and to see things that connect you with the experience that Christ went through. If you're not in a worshiping community that offers Stations of the Cross, we want these videos to be for you an experiential thing where you can experience the Stations of the Cross in a virtual way.
Yeah, you know, I think one of the most important questions that you're going to get asked, and I know we've been asked at our church, is what exactly is a Station of the Cross? Where did it come from? The stations started, you can trace their history all the way back to the 13th century. It originated kind of the Via Dolorosa in Jerusalem, and basically what it is a traditional processional route that symbolizes Jesus' walk to Mount Calvary and to the cross. And the objection of the stations is to help the Christian to make a spiritual pilgrimage through contemplation of Christ's passion. And when we talk about Christ's passion, we talk about his journey to the cross and his pouring out of love through his death on the cross.
Absolutely. And I think this is really important for us. If you're in a church that follows the church calendar, it can be so easy for us to celebrate Palm Sunday one week and then Easter and the resurrection the next week. And it is totally possible to skip all over the passion of Christ and to skip all over his walk and his journey to the cross. And so that is not something that I want to do, because it is important for my spirituality, for me to remember and to connect with the suffering of my Savior and to really remember what he went through for me.
Yeah, that's so important, Matt. And you know, another thing too that I want us as church leaders who are watching this videos to think about is that, you know, the expectations of your congregation to be able to make a spiritual journey to Jerusalem and walk Jesus' actual physical steps, likelihood is that it's not going to happen for everybody. But what the Stations of the Cross does is it gives you a symbolic journey in the space that you're at, that people through the contemplation at each station, they can relive Jesus' steps to the cross. And that's important for the things you said, because it really enhances our understanding of what Jesus went through for us. And that is so important. And I think it's important for you as church leaders to provide something like this for your church to experience.
So our hope and our prayer for you is that these videos will be a meaningful window into the journey and the suffering of Christ. And hopefully it's something that we can reproduce together so that the people in our churches, lay and clergy alike, can grow deeper into their spiritual journey and identify with Christ even better.
And the way we're going to do this is you're going to have a series of videos, the stations, and one's going to be inside, one's going to be outside, and you'll get a person at that station to demonstrate what is going on in each station, and we'll kind of help guide you through each station with some dialogue. And we look forward to doing this. This has been a project that Matt and I have been dreaming about for a long time.